Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. I am Mage 1011, and today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV post Dawntrail main scenario quest. In the last episode or session, whatever you want to call it, we completed the trial, the Ageless Necropolis, defeating the incarnation of death and saving the and destroying the Endless Calyx. Today, we're continuing on with the story and hopefully completing what's left available for now. Hopefully. But without further ado, let's get started. Also, let me make sure my audio is coming through. What's left available for now. Okay. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Let's start by talking to each of the characters. It's finally over. I can't believe Calyx was working to transfer his memories at the end there, but he vanished at the exact same time, at the exact moment the device exploded. We must have stopped him just in time. After dealing the last blow, I hadn't a drop of ether left to spend. Thank you for seeing it through to the end. Phew, 'tis good to be out of that terminal. But what of you? No injuries or lingering ill effects. Let us bask in the victory a moment, shall we? We can take stock once we've had a chance to recuperate. Oh yeah, and Wickelmot got injured badly in the last fight. Last cutscene. She has yet to regain consciousness, but worry not. Lamachi will be fine. I've been in touch with Valkona, and he has made arrangements to convey her home, by which he means to come and fetch Lamachi himself, apparently. Given the extent of her injuries and exertions, she'll likely spend many days in bed. Oh, Wickelmot. You just can't help yourself, can you? Like a certain someone. That said, we couldn't have done it without you. And once she had the barrier down, you saw to it Calyx's stored memories were destroyed along with the memory bank. Which means preservation is no more, I pray. If I'm coughing somewhat or sounding a little out of it, it's because I got quite winded on the walk home. Okay. No longer will Calyx dictate the course of our people. No longer will our grief be locked away or forgotten. The freedom to feel joy and sadness, to feel all that we are meant to experience, is in the hands of Alexandrians once more. I can never thank you enough. When we are rested and ready, we shall have to conduct a thorough investigation into how Calyx came to know that summoning ritual. Aye, for where there are primals, the Dacians are near far. And we must consider that those who offered up prayers during the summoning may very well have fallen under the entity's sway. I shall wait here with our patient until Valkona arrives. Feel free to go on ahead and attend to Alexandria's needs in the meantime. Yes, we should get going. I'll contact Shale en route, ask for an update on the situation in the city. Shall we make for the outskirts first then? We can check on things there before heading to Everkeep. into an ever heap. Okay, and oh, I kind of hid the main quest because of doing things earlier today. I was doing a trial with some friends. In fact, if you're wondering what the trial was, I can show you in my inventory what I have. We have Rathalos Scales Plus, 12 of them. We were doing Rathalos so we could, there we go. So we could get the mount. Thank goodness, things are much calmer than I anticipated. No sign of recent violence. The soldiers have been behaving, at least. I've given Ffxiv an abridged explanation of primals and their enthralling influence. Too much detail would overwhelm her. I was able to speak with Shale in Ernville. I'll share the news with everyone in just a moment. Wolf Mage, everyone has been teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seem untouched by trouble, as far as I can tell, but what if something awful has happened? Deep breaths, Ffxiv. Ernville and Shale have brought me up to speed. First off, we just as we feared, those who adopted the Neo-Regulators appear to have been enthralled. So far, however, they've not shown any hostility towards others. I suspect this was due to the calming effect of your broadcast. Government administrators are presently working with the rest of the citizenry to bring the affected into the care of the authorities, and I'm happy to report that this seems to be proceeding in largely peaceful manner. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting an explanation of events. Raha, Kryl, would you be able to handle that? Certainly. We shall return to aid with the enthrallment efforts forthwith. Was that the right? What? With the treatment efforts forthwith. I kinda miss. Oh. Meanwhile, might I suggest you look on the people who you fought so very hard to save? It may ease their minds to see the fruits of your efforts firsthand. Thank you again. How very fortunate we are to have you as our allies. Once I've had a look around, I'll go and assess the treatment of the enthralled. We'll have to mobilize Angelo and all his siblings. It has never been easy for me to explain primal summoning to the layman in a clear, concise manner, but 'tis a skill I must hone if I'm to uphold the students of Baldesion's good name. If every person who was equipped with the Neo-Regulator was affected, then we have no less than 5,000 patients. Even with an army of trained mages, rehabilitation will take many moons. And yet, this is a best-case scenario. The fact that we have the capability to exercise a primal's influence would have been unthinkable not so long ago. Blades in waiting. Ffxiv wishes to check on the state of the outskirts. Mayhap I will take you up on your suggestion, only I am concerned that, given who I am, approaching those unaware of my return may only serve to confuse them further. Then why not speak with Mahuwasa? She works with... What the... Ruby! Ruby, thank you for the raid! Oh my god, thank you, you lovely bean. Let's give you a shout out. Let's see what clip we get. Hello, zombie deer. Whoops, wrong person. That's mine, not Ruby's. Oops. There we go.
Oh no.
There's Ruby. But yeah, welcome everyone. We're doing post Dawntrail MSQ.
Okay, let me help you down.
That's right.
But yeah, we're doing post Dawntrail MSQ, and we just finished last session the Necropolis fight, and now we're dealing with the aftermath of that. Welcome in everyone. I am Wolf Mage. I am just a shy bean on the internet. Everyone, go follow Ruby. Go follow Ruby if you haven't. And welcome to the Mage's Tower, everyone. Anywho, back to the story. She works in the field at Yiape's Hollow, not far from here. As one of those who came to see you before our clash with Calyx, she will surely be glad to know you are safe and sound. What an excellent idea. I think I shall do just that. Thank you, Kryl. I thought their job was to bully the streamer. So this place is where... So this is the place where Mahuwasa works. Back in Resolution, she seemed most interested to learn about me, yet I would be glad to learn much more of them as well. Ffxiv's identity will not remain secret much longer. Her message touched the hearts of people throughout the kingdom. Erinville and Shale were both relieved to learn of our victory. I could practically hear the tension drain out of their voices, especially Shale's. She was quite worried for us. Let's see if this is voice acted. Oh no, it's not. Look who it is. Good to see you again. Hale and healthy. I am sorry we did not get word to you sooner. How is everyone? Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The Neo-Regulator crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Papione was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to them at a medical facility. You needn't worry. With the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. I'm sure I'm glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends if it can be helped. I also hear that the Queen's Fiend who tried enticing us to become endless turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? Yet despite the danger to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it, if I understand things correctly. Then we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us to make the most of what you've given us. Oh, hello, Soren Blake. Welcome to the stream. As most people don't like pineapple on pizza, I am actually the one who does. Pineapple pizza is good, especially with a nice barbecue sauce and some chicken. We're alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope for me and everyone. Now, I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without Papione and the others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. Is there anything I might do to help heal the enthralled? Whoop! That's a phone number I don't recognize. Go away. Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use the Porxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin sickness as well. Wonderful. I shall petition Gasson to spread the word. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, it would seem. By the way, old mage, Alphinaud told me that Kona arrived to escort Lamachi back to Tuliolo. Alphinaud himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had a mind to ask you for a different favor. Would you mind looking for Galoja? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom determined to personally solve every problem. Oh. Yeah, it does. One of my favorite pizzas is pineapple, barbecue sauce, cheese, and a variety of meats. Be it chicken, pepperoni, ham. It's really nice. Last she heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Aaronville. If you ask Tapu, I believe her name was, she should be able to point you in their general direction. Sorry if I start coughing, I kinda got winded on my walk home. Because it is windy out and I was having to fight against the damn wind to get home. second, Wimdy. Oh, the nun face mount. I call this mount the dead face mount because anyone who rides it looks like they are absolutely finished with the world. Okay, have a good day at work, Leos. Boo, 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 boo. I'm hoping to finish current patch by the time stream's done, so we could move on to other games. Tapu. Ah, I know that voice. And happy am I to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Glowjaw, are you? He was here asking if we needed help with anything, or if we had noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine for the moment and insisted he take a rest. I can only hope he will heed my advice. I believe he ran off towards the ruins of Oleg Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. Let's see what we get on the Mount Roulette. Carbuncle! Wolfmage, how? Come in search of us, did you? You needn't have trekked all the way here, but it's good to see you. Alize gave us the broad strokes, and Kona had some choice words as well.
Oh, welcome back!
I'm gonna mute my mic because it's apparently voice acted.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolved to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do? I was useless, even with the king's authority. If I were strong, more people might still be alive. But I'm weak. So weak.
Looks like there's a line I need to read. Those who know weakness first often become the strongest, or you'll grow into your strength. This seems more meaningful.
That's right. And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see. My father and Odyssey's swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here. I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
That's a big commitment.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the King of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love. So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades. That's the path I've decided on.
Good for you, Gululcha. I look forward to seeing your progress.
When I'm bigger and stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
And the voice acting cutscene is over. Let's talk to Arenville and Gululcha. Yet to lift a blade and he wants to spar already. He's Gululcha's grandson, all right. Thank you both for listening. I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for now. Like cooking the meals that Otis taught me and keeping everyone's bellies full. How does that sound? Sounds like a fine idea. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure a good meal would be much appreciated. And I think we've passed a milestone here. What about the back room? If you haven't already, I expect Shill and the others would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Otis's sword has seen better days. I'll ask Gunnald to fix it when I'm big enough to wield it. As for my father's weapons, they were found in the Sky Deep Cenote. I wonder if he ever intended for me to have them. I have no plans to move on just yet. One of the afflicted is an old friend, and I want to stay close with it while the treatment is ongoing. And back to the back room we go. So, funny thing, for those of you who were watching Ruby's stream and saw me helping with and trying to get the mount earlier, I've been grinding on the base version of that trial on my other character for so long, trying to get enough scales, not knowing that I needed the scale plus. So yeah, I have a bunch of Rathalos scales, no Rathalos scales plus on my main character. Oh, we had some ideas, you see. We had the same idea, I see. I thought it might be nice to catch up with our Oblivion friends before we delve into more serious matters with the city officials. Wolf Mage, don't think the stars you're safe. I heard the report, of course, but there's no substitute for actually seeing it. Welcome back. We have much to thank you for. We have so much to thank you for. Blades in waiting. So... she's saying the same thing. The promise of tomorrow. Shale is visibly relieved at your safe return. Now that everyone's back, I say we pause a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through much in these past days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of a years-long struggle for Oblivion and for myself. Ffxiv and Geode would be happy for us. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me with even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a more complete survey of the containment Mage complex. Work is never done! The preservation facility. That lab, the lab where they studied the key, certainly demands further investigation. I can't understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they fail to explain Calyx's knowledge of primal summoning. I fear that he and his hunger for interdimensional travel were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There is still someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. In any case, I think it prudent we secure ourselves a spot in Shale's next expedition to the 9th level. 10th level? 9th level? 10th level. Right. I have a meeting with the city officials to attend. 'Twould be cruel...
Lizard.
Lizard. You're actually the first person to ever use that redeem. Thank you for the lizard. Right, I have a meeting with city officials to attend. 'Twould be cruel to leave Raha to answer their barrage of questions alone. Lizard. I should return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data we pulled from Containment Complex 1029 and locate their other facilities of interest. I can only hope the information we uncover will serve Alexandria and the future we want to build. Whatever we end up finding, however, 'tis like to take some weeks to put the city back to rights. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest, don't you? Our break room is yours to bunk in for as long as you like. Say the word and I'll help you settle in. Hello, Titus. Lizard. Ready for a cot and a fluffy pillow? It will likely be some time before the city returns to normal. You may choose to remain in the back room and watch over the proceedings. Several weeks later,
What an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events. The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
Truly. It feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading.
EV obtained? What?
Where was I? Ah, yes. The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more.
What do you mean EV obtained?
The thorough investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function. Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth, merely locked away. Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability. When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants. This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy.
Stream avatars.
Yes, that matches my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
A test of your reflexes!
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Ahead of the memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved. So it was that our party and Ffxiv, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here. So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Ffxiv from another time.
Yes, be safe! We'll see you soon.
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes.
One thing I should mention I noticed in the last stream, when taking a look at Ffxiv's class when doing the thing, the duty, taking a look at the duty you could do with her, I noticed that her class was called Zeomancer. Zeo meaning lightning. Zeo, I think, forget what language, but it's common for Persona games to call lightning Zeo.
Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives.
I just found that interesting.
The Tural which Galul Jar Jar united is nothing if not resilient. The winds of change are fickle. A sudden gust often the bearer of challenging trials.
Oh no, I forgot to plug in my laptop, which is how I view chat, so let me fix that. I just noticed the screen
But so
dark,
too do they
which also
spur
means that
us
the battery
onward,
is low.
keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
Lol, developer doing manual labor as recompense.
You'll soon be on your way to Yaktel, then.
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations for the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing. My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenotaph.
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the Vow of Reason.
Our vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
Wooklamart isn't here, of course. She is still convalescing, I take it.
Indeed. She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful. I can scarcely sleep at night for the worry.
Oh my. Please, forgive me. I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
Greetings! What a rare pleasure this is! Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the Vow of Resolve.
And there's little reason she couldn't have.
Is there something you wish to say?
I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot. And yet, where there's a need... Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teaching similar to that of the Yokui. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning. The living can find strength in the memories of those we've lost. They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present. That was certainly true of myself. So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now.
Or be who we've become.
We all have memories like that, I bet.
I swear, if they had brought up images of certain characters right then, I would have been very sad.
Well, we made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I can only agree, especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes every day. Life is an accumulation of such things, both the happy times and the sad.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration. The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new Endless, of course. Once things are up and running, we use the Meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories. There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Ffxiv?
Yes, I can do that.
Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Lamichi!
Should you be up and about?
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates. Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on. So please, let me help with sending the signal.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
All right, everyone. Begin.
Okay, so our character's at the Meso Terminal.
Was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light? Or was it a gift? The terminal's parting miracle? But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. that we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria. Mother, you protected me. I remember now.
In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now, Ffxiv?
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gossen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria. Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me. So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
That will not do.
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding. What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, Your words which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone. If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
Alexandria has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Galuja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
The voices of the past will be your guide.
Yes. Yes, you're right. For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered. I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Let's speak with each of them. We shall walk this difficult road together, as Falcomat has assured us. This great nation is set to become an even greater one. How fortunate we are to be here and witness this turning point in history. Galuja was also of the opinion that Ffxiv should become Queen of Reason. He will be delighted to hear that she has accepted the role. A new Alexandrian queen has risen. 'Tis an occasion worthy of grand celebration. So Ffxiv is to sit the throne once more. She may have questioned her claim, but Alexandria's citizens have made their feelings known. Thank you for your kind encouragement, Wolf Mage. Falcomat is right. Ours will not be an easy road, but with your words to lend me strength, I shall take it one step at a time. Antilio will be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one, no sneaking out under Kona's nose like this time. The Val of Resolve and the Vals of Resolve and Region will both come, and we can discuss our future together. I look forward to it. Shall we begin the journey home then? I expect some confusion among the citizens with restored memories, and I would be present to offer them aid. Boop, boop. Well, I believe this marks the end of my role as guide. I was intending to accompany Wokomop back to Tuliolo. But what are your plans, Wolf Mage? Do you have other matters yet to attend to in Alexandria? No, you need to stop by the palace first. Kona's been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had the chance. Please come back with us, or I'll never hear the end of it. And back to Tuliolo we go. Nope, wrong map. Wrong map again. There we go. The memory restoration went well, I am told. Wolfmage, no one told me you were coming. How long has it been since I last walked these streets? Maybe I spent too long in Solution 9, but the city seems livelier than it was. It's good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Lance Guard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tuliolo a while. We believe in you, Gulja, and whenever you need advice, your aunt is always happy to give it. Oh dear, our vow of reason is out of sorts. Can you blame me? Lamachi, you were supposed to be convalescing in bed. And so you would study the way of the blade, Gulja? Is that not allowed? I will permit your training on one condition. You only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. Yes, Kona, I promise. It won't be long before you're good enough to train without a mentor. You take much after your sire and grandsire for that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone already got their memories back? Not everyone. And so that was that. My days of meddling in Alexandria's affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. The former queen really did love her people, and it was wonderful that her love lives on in Sphene. It truly is. With that love as a foundation for her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for a life and a legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you, to Alexandria? I won't pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections, and I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you, nor fulfilled my promise to the Endless Fiend. Thank you, Wolfmage, from the bottom of my heart. Be sure to come and visit us again in Tuliyollal. You'll always be welcome here. It's time I move on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations and arrangements, I will embark on an extended journey. Well, I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties, much as they already are. I am hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tuliyollal, however. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be preserved for the future, with each successive generation adding their own chapter to the saga. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am, Wolfmage, even when I make mistakes and cry up and look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me there's always a tomorrow. Becoming the King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older. But my father's authority did pass to me, so until that day comes, I'll study and train and do the best I can. You've really come far, Guljaw, and you'll keep on doing us proud. I'm sure of it. I guess I have to go now, so be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. Send our best to Ffxiv and the others. And over to Ffxiv and to Solution 9. It's beginning to look like I won't be able to complete the latest patch today, but maybe in the next 2 strains. Which is good. Pacing is nice. And time to talk to the others. I've had a busy time of it, Warrior of Light. Take advantage of this lull while... You've had a busy time of it, Warrior of Light. Take advantage of this lull while you may. I need to give a full account of what happened here to Thancred and the others. That said, Estinian may prove difficult to track down. We've observed no complications in the memory restoration thus far. Thank goodness for that small miracle. I hear Galoja has packed his bags and left to trade in Tuliyollal. Oh, I suppose you would have seen him while you were there. When did Arenville leave Alexandria? Don't tell me he's embarking on some far-flung expedition without saying goodbye. There are still those who can't decide if they want their memories back. I said I would restore mine after things calm down, but the truth is, I'm not sure I'm even ready. So we'll make this a gradual process, and give everyone the time they need to prepare, myself included. Wolf Mage, you're here. We were just discussing what is to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join its peers on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is or was a nation of the Ninth will be the cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions were the Scions to provide an explanation for its arrival in the source. Rest assured, Sven, ethnicities Aetheris' leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphinaud report on fantastical events. Once again, I'm in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to pass had you never come to our aid. And I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed their desire to hold a funerary service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for general remembrance. We have yet to hammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host this service on the highest level of Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the cloud. It seems fitting for Alexandria. Yes, I hope that from such a place our prayers might be heard. A wish for our loved ones to soar forever, joyful and free in that heavenly expanse. After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. Yet 'tis a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfect as data files. But what precious recollections we do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. You have busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what of my investigation, Shale? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Do you recall my first tour of the city after I awoke? It was all so strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Alexandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so here I will remain. Should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all, pray do not hesitate to ask. Some few of us will stay here a while. As it happens, we've made several interesting breakthroughs and have no shortage of mysterious mysteries into which we would delve. Then be welcomed as honored guests for as long as you like. You are and always will be my cherished comrades. A promise of tomorrow complete.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs. I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments. But no matter. Learn from this setback, and next time... Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan? I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path. Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics. Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol. Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
And it looks like Calyx is still kicking. And with that, we've cleaned up the previous patch, and I think that should do it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. I hope you guys stop by again. Until next time, I've been Wolf Mage 1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye!